predictions. Like, what if you want that, but then again, it doesn't work out for you. But nevertheless, Lafel, we're going to go into our draft.
Yeah, we got Bigatron Alpha as the first pick and MV the second pick. Bigatron Alpha, they banned out the Faramis, the Angela, as well as the Ling as their first ban. And MV has banned out the Chip, the Louis, as well as the Harif. It looks like the first pick for Bigatron Alpha is the Moskov, and they immediately pick up the Valentina and Grok as well. For MV, they pick up the Roger as well as the Terizla as their first pick, avoiding the Valentina, which is pretty strange. Usually they want to pick that up very, very quickly, and they're also giving Nova the Matilda.
Oh, okay. And knowing that this is potentially a assassin jungler sort of patch, so the Fanny has been banned out as well. Totally understandable because it gets to go to the backline and it gets to chase down Matilda. But what I do see a trend here with MV is that they pick again heroes that they're kind of comfortable with. Roger, some might guess it could be in the gold lane, but based on their record, they have played the Roger in the jungle. So this is highly likely a jungle Roger.
Yeah, I feel like they really want to see the rest of their lineup. After this, they can pick up a mid laner for fakes, and then after that, they can decide whether they really want to put this Roger in the gold or the jungle. The Farsa gets banned out. I feel like it's a good ban, but yeah, it feels like a very targeted ban against Fake. So now they're really asking him the question, like, are you good with the Novaria? Are you good with the Eve? Are you good with other picks? Because so far, out of everyone from MV, Fix is the one that is very constant in terms of his hero pool. You don't see a lot of changes when it comes to him.
Well, there's still like the Faramis that he used often.
Faramis got banned.
Oh yeah, Faramis is out. Well, then
yeah,
Vexana is probably his last choice.
Yeah, Vexana is still open. I would say it's still good for the draft because you wanted body in front of you. Oh, but they're picking up the Julian. So this is going to be a Julian jungle. So they're instantly showing that the Roger is going to the gold lane.
All right, I like this. I like this. I asked for it. Wanted to see versatility coming in from MV themselves, and looks like they're showing it. So far, so good. But then the last pick. This will be the question mark for MV. Likely that they might pick up Vexana. It is still open because at this point, BTR will not pick up Vexana.
Yeah. For now, they're harboring the Arlet, really thinking about how do you want to get to the back line, or how do you prepare yourself to go up against the Julian, because the Julian can gank you very, very early on. It looks like they're going to settle with a Paquito, and their jungler is going to be a tank jungler with the Barats. Or they could switch it up and actually put Paquito in the jungle.
That is the versatility that they have right now. But also, wait a second.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, so let's check this out. It looks like, sure, Matilda roam and Roger in the gold lane. And it looks like it's going to be a Terizla mid. I don't know how to feel about this because we've seen a lot. And believe you me, a lot of Terizla mids. None has won so far. This does seem like this could be a hidden strat in scrims because multiple teams from multiple regions are bringing out this Terizla mid. It's just that we haven't seen it work out just yet.
Yeah, and one thing about putting the Terizla in mid is that it doesn't clear off the lanes as fast as if you would go up with against a Valentina. So Valentina, able to clear out the lanes fast, able to make the rotations faster. So that's the downside of it. So for the Terizla to be successful in the mid lane early on, he definitely needs help from the roam.
And right now we're going to jump into the game between Monster Vicious going up against Bigatron Alpha. This is going to be a best of 3. First to get 2 points will become a winner. And right now, we're looking at the jungle. It looks like Super Ken will be on the Barats. So this is going to be a Barats jungle.
So let's see whether the mid Terizla will work out or not, especially when it comes to the early game. Because going up against the Valentina, it's going to be quite a tall order there. But between the two junglers, looks like Uni managed to get his first buff a little bit quicker than Super Ken. But let's see the following moves. Okay, and if you look at it, Matilda helps out the mid lane early on.
And Matilda is going to help out Super Ken. It's like, hey, you're starting your buff here. You want some help? Maybe I could get some of that. But either ways, right now, Monster Vicious definitely have a faster rotation. Only level 3 as the Julian already having every single skill up and available. It looks like Figs is winning the mid lane going up against Moreno on this Valentina. And he didn't have to trade a lot of health for that.
Well, keep your eye at the bottom right now. The Matilda is somewhat there, but Key our Mr. MVP for BTR Alpha, keeps an eye on to Nova, ensuring that it doesn't do anything funny.
You know, I'm looking at all the emblems for now. The only one that is to note is Zorizo, where he's using the Paquito with the Temporal Rain. So I believe if he's going to be soloing a lane, it's going to be very difficult for you to catch him, because once he uses his knockout punch, his jab and his heavy left punch is going to have a very, very low cooldown, so he can burst you out very, very fast, or he can just run away.
Yeah, and I do really like the fact that it's not only in the fighting sense as well, but also split pushing is an option for them. Very, very strong option. We've seen that time and time again. Go in and out of the push, goes back to the lane, just puts pressure back onto Monster Vicious.
Yep, looking at the goal lane here, Amon going up against Ruff. Now I'm starting to see some of the nerfs here coming in from the Moscow, because that attack speed nerf is starting to really hit. Zorizo finds Uni.
Oh, to the back line. Super Ken is in trouble, but then again, Vegas 1v2. Vegas gets away to safety, but at the same time, Uni secures the turtle. But now the chase is happening. Uni, one last hit. Uni! Looks like the U-turn happened. Zeno gets one kill. Moreno now could be in trouble. The chase is happening. The spear did not connect, but Moreno will we take it out. That's a very early double kill.
Yeah, Zeno did work there, but the more impressive thing is Uni having to use his enhanced sword, able to iframe out of most of the damage, and he dealt his own damage onto Bigatron Alpha, making it a little bit easier for Zeno to go in with the Vengeance as well. Really trying to pull back the damage that he deals onto Bigatron Alpha, able to sustain and reflect the damage. That was impressive coming in from Monster Vicious, using their own power spike to make sure that they get an early lead.
Yeah, and the fact that how Uni was well protected as well early on to not be taken out, and he was at his last stick of health, but yet he still managed to survive. And not only that, he managed to pull the members of Bigatron Alpha towards him to put them in an off position.
Zeno is clearly winning his lane for now. Zeno is level 6. Zorizo is just hitting level 5. He has a 2-kill advantage and a turtle. Monster Vicious definitely in the driver's seat for now. It looks like Bigatron Alpha, their mid lane is actually having a little bit of trouble handling this Terizla, where honestly, I know what you said, but the Terizla clear speed is honestly very, very good, which makes a lot of sense why he's in the mid. It's just that so far teams haven't been using him that well.
Well, so far he hasn't been making big rotations as yet, but we could see something big at the bottom. Nope, still pretty early. But look at what's happening at the top. Zeno versus Zorizo 1v1.
Yep, and Zeno is winning that out by quite a lot. Fakes is able to avoid the damage. Uni goes in. Super Ken quite low.
Oh, the chase is happening, but look at Super Ken right now. But Super Ken's kind of tanky, not the target that you want to go all in onto. As Moreno and Kai gets away to safety, everyone resets because of the turtle.
Yeah, Uni wants that turtle because he has the big advantage. Super Ken is super low. He has to go back to his own buff. Not able to contest this turtle, but Moreno wants to do something about it. Amon cannot steal it away with the Spear of Destruction.
Almost got it just by the nick of time. But then again, 2 turtles now given to the side of Monster Vicious. This is going to be... that turtle was a pretty clear cut. But now we got to put focus onto the bottom again. Iman have been having a decent amount of time at the bottom lane. So we can see the rotation from MV. Trying to catch Iman, but no space just yet.
The thing is, Ruff is winning out. Ruff is level 7, Iman is level 6, so it could be just that 2 turtle difference that makes it so that Iman is losing out in the lane. But either ways, Monster Vicious, they're taking it methodical. They're winning out trees that they know that they can win, and Ruff is going to go all in onto Iman.
Look at this, one last stick of health, but Ruff is not going to take the risk. He's going to let that one go for now. He knows he'll be back.
I would say that's a big win because Ruff is able to deny 2 minions off of Amon, and one of them is the gold minion, so that's big.
Oh, but look at the mid lane. Dakota's welcome being used. Vegas not enough damage taken down. But here we go. Uni gets on the Super Ken. As tanky as it is, he will still fall to the hands of Uni.
Yep, Uni masterful using this Julian, juggling between... Oh, before that, Uni wants to go on a key. Key is forced to use his flicker.
Oh, Key now pretty low on health, but still want to be part of that.
This is troubling because Uni, with just his enhanced Scythe, is able to deal so much damage onto Bigatron Alpha, and I'm not so sure the item that he has built so far, and he just completed his Holy Crystal. So the amount of damage, even with an enhanced chain, which is not a damaging skill, is going to deal a lot of damage. So once his enhanced scythe goes out, it could be lights out for Bigatron Alpha.
Well, let's see who will put the lights out onto the turtle coming up next. At this moment, Monster Vicious, they do have the goal advantage. So there's a possibility that Bigatron Alpha might want to let this turtle go. But looks like the answer is no. Key is still somewhere around the turtle. They still want to contest for it.
Amon does not have enough damage to go up against Ruff, even though he got a very good Spear of Misery into the wall to make sure that he gets stunned there. But yeah, Ruff is pretty tanky, even though I'm pretty sure he's not building tanky items. Zeno, 1v1 Zorizo, he gets a kill.
Well, that is go time now for Monster Vicious. The shoo away the members of Bigatron Alpha, as they don't have the numbers to contest the turtle. The turtle will be taken by Monster Vicious.
Zeno now having the dominance ice, making it so that even if Bigatron Alpha wants to go all in, he has a lot of defenses to make sure that he is up and healthy. Ruff looks like he's going for an on-hit burst damage build on the Roger with the Wind Talker as well as the Endless Battle. So Uni is handling the tanky heroes. Ruff is handling everyone else that's not tanky.
Oh, I mean, Ruff have been having a good time at the top. 2 turrets back to back, just like that. Of course, he got a little bit of help from his teammates, but look at the middle. Fight might happen here. Super Ken together with T, but because of these 2 heroes, they're not the damage dealers. They won't go all in onto it.
I mean, like, Ruff is like, yo, you guys are not the damage dealers. You guys can't do anything to me. I'm going to free hit you guys. And now they're going for this buff. It looks like Monster Vicious, they're not going to commit because the Julian Uni is not around. Monster Vicious, they're taking this methodical. Ruff is just ranking up his damage numbers. He's hitting anyone that's close to him.
They're all grouped up together now, trying to protect their turret as much as possible, waiting for them to go in, and here we go. Straight onto the mid lane. Super Ken tries to take all the damage. Bigger takes a lot of damage. Pretty low at this point. Check out the backline. Zeno comes in to surprise. But then again, Zeno needs to disengage at this moment. He needs a little bit of help. Flicker away to safety is going to be key. And he is now A-OK. Everyone resets.
A prolonged team fight, but no one goes down. But this is good for Monster Vicious because they push Bigatron Alpha back to their own base. And Uni is still very, very healthy. Now that he has the Blood Wings, he's going to have a big shield to make sure that he's going to survive any kind of engage coming in from Bigatron Alpha. So Monster Vicious did a good job making sure that they don't overextend. They took a lot of damage, but they make sure they don't put themselves in danger for anyone from Bigatron Alpha to get a kill. The kill score right now is 0-4, 4 onto Monster Vicious, and Bigatron Alpha has not found a trade just yet.
Yeah, not at all. And when it comes to economy-wise, Monster Vicious is 5k goal ahead. This puts them in a good position to take this Lord.
The Lord is a very, very dangerous piece. If you want to take it out, you got to take it out as fast as you can. Don't let it ramp up, and now they want to go on to Key.
Oh, circling Eagle all the way behind, just a zone of Bigatron Alpha. Nothing that Bigatron Alpha can do at this moment. They are forced to retreat.
At this point, the Moskov won't be hurting at all because, you know, just completed his Blade Armor. And we saw the interaction yesterday between the attack speed heroes going up against someone that has the Blade Armor. And this is not going to be good for Amon. His early game isn't that great because Ralph tanked all the damage. And Uni tried to use the Enhanced Scythe, unable to hit Moreno. But if he were to hit that, Moreno could have been taken down.
I mean, if they can continue to put pressure onto Iman, he might not even see the light of day when it comes to the late game because Moskov is most effective when it comes to that stage. But if Monster Vicious is able to put up this level of pressure on the Bigatron Alpha, Iman will have a hard time.
Rizzo gets hit by the Enhanced Scythe, still doing okay. And now the Great Dragon Spear built up by Ruff.
Circling Eagle all the way to the back. Trying to fish out any interesting moves or spells from the side of Bigatron Alpha, but nobody fall for it. But check out the bottom lane as well. Pressure there. Top lane pressured by the Lord. I mean, this is going to be a 3-way entrance for Monster Vicious.
And it looks like they found Iman. They're thinking about it. Where do they want to go all in? They managed to get the mid lane tier 2. It's taking quite a lot of damage. Bottom lane, we see Zeno soloing one turret. Overall, this is a big win for Monster Vicious.
Here we go, circling Eagle, but in the penalty zone! Goes in straight onto the back line. Key's pretty low at this moment. We try to counter back underneath the turret. The turret is still active. The turret did help Bigatron Alpha to secure that one kill, but they're looking for more right now. Ruff seems to be in trouble. The chase is on the Ruff. Nice flicker. Moreno comes in to secure that kill. But Moreno taken out by Nova. A little bit of a trade there, but they're looking for more right now. But check out the backline. Zeno arrives just to shoot them away, saving Nova and Uni.
Yeah, overextension coming in from Monster Vicious. They still have the gold lead, but if they were able to get that inhibitor, that would have been 100% worth it because they can trigger the super minion and then start playing the macro game. Try to play around the bottom lane, let the top side push by itself. Unfortunately, that did not happen, so a very good play coming in from Bigatron Alpha. Looking at the items here, a little bit weirded out for me that I do not see the Sky Piercer on Roger.
Oh, but then again, focus on the key. The tank, circling Eagle all the way behind. Key takes a lot of damage, has to back off with a wild charge. And now without the wild charge, with about 20 more seconds to go, they have to challenge for the next Lord.
I mean, it's going to be very, very dangerous here. Looking at the goal leaderboard, Uni is getting the most amount of goal. Oh, looks like it's between Uni as well as Zeno and Ruff. Amon is actually catching up, even though they're losing by quite a bit. But in terms of goal, he's down by 1,000, which is bad, but it's not as bad as you would think it is with almost 6,000 gold.
Oh, check out the damage of the key, circling Eagle all the way behind, just to open up space. And also to gather information on where the positioning of Bigatron Alpha players are at. We can see Zeno going onto the backline as well, opening up the space for Monster Vicious to secure the Lord. And now it's probably going to be goal time. They managed to get Super Cat, but that's not the target that they want. They're going to let Super Cat go because the focus is now back onto the middle. Zorizo was there. He tried to put pressure by doing a slight split push.
Yeah, Zorizo is understanding what he's capable of. Ruff goes up against Zorizo.
Here we go, Zorizo now, 3v1. Nowhere for him to go. Flicker, but then again, he's surrounded by the members of Monster Vicious. Circling Eagle onto Zorizo. It's just a matter of time. He goes down to Monster Vicious.
Monster Vicious is doing good, but I really wish Ruff built up that Sky Piercer because we've seen a lot of Bigatron Alpha members go low enough for the item to trigger, but this is the new patch. It takes some time for a team to adapt to it, knowing what is the most optimum build. And now the Lord marching in is going to get the top inhibitor. Monster Vicious is trying to get the bottom inhibitor.
Yeah, so top is off. The bottom will be off as well. Now it's all in focus onto the middle. Instead of going onto the backline, but now he's all down to Eman. Eman is supposed to back up the kill up, but will he be able to back in time? But look at the answer is no, as Monster Vicious will take up game number 1.
Looks like, honestly, for the Snapdragon Pro Series, the ones that bring in the damage dealer inside of the jungle is doing quite well. Congratulations to Monster Vicious winning the first game, going up against Bigatron Alpha, where